Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding how do your spirit guides view you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would pick a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random generator. That's something I always use and always helps me. That being said, this is group 1, group 2, and group 3. I'm going to give you time to pick your groups in peace. With that being said, if this reading resonated for you or if it was entertaining, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially comment because I love reading y'all feedback, how it resonated for y'all, and just talking to y'all in general. With that being said, I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do your spirit guides think of you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would pick a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use, it always helps me. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. We have the Afraid, Judge, and Child Magical. Okay. You guys, I feel that you guys might be emotionally unstable right now. And I say this because I feel like I'm just getting the energy that so many sticks, swords, apples, everything you could think of is being thrown at you all at once. And you're just like, okay, can you slow down a bit? Like, you know, like I'm starting to fall to the ground. Like, can you just slow down? Like, if you just give me time to pick myself back up, maybe I can take all of the stuff being thrown at me. And I feel like your spirit guides get this, but there's a truth about whatever you're going through right now that you're probably not seeing with this Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I feel like your spirit guides probably have been trying to keep, okay, I just heard whatever you're overthinking about or whatever you're having nightmares about, there's some truth in there. Not all of it has to be true, but there is a truth in there. And I feel like your spirit guides understand why it might get lost in translation, but you have to be the judge and discern what is truthful and what is not. You guys have the ability to do it. I feel like you guys are second guessing yourselves as well. I feel like you guys have the tendency of thinking you're always wrong, right? When in reality, you're not. But the moment you actually do get something wrong, you say, you see, I knew I was wrong. I knew what I was saying was wrong. I knew I wasn't capable of coming up with the right answer. With this Afraid card, scared of rejection, failure, or embarrassment. Using fear as motivation. I feel like you guys do both. But at the moment, it's just you're not embodying the mindset of using fear as a motivation. I feel like you guys might be, I feel like you're manipulating yourself and gaslighting yourself, to be very honest. Like you have a really, like I feel like you guys have a really strong love and hate relationship with yourself, and your spirit guides can see this, and they're just like, they want you to know the truth about what's going on. You are someone that has great discernment. You are someone that is powerful. You are someone that has psychic abilities. You are someone that is in touch. I feel like you guys are emotionally intelligent. But one of the concepts that I'm learning is that if your better judgment is very complex, your ego is also complex as well. So your logic can help boost your self-esteem because of how smart and intelligent it is, but your ego is just as smart. So it can also bring all of that high self-esteem that you have down completely. And on us being on this earthly realm, we're already descending. Like, we're already doing that. So it's easy to fall down. It's easy to lower in vibration rather than raise your vibration. For example, when you're swimming, you know how easy it is to sink, but you gotta work to stay above water. You gotta work to swim. But when you jump in water, the first thing you do is sink. So that's what this is. And I feel like you guys are probably aware of this concept, maybe subconsciously, whatever the case may be, you are aware of it. And I feel like your spirit guides are just like, if group 1 can only see who they truly are, because I don't think that you're unaware of this. It's just right at the moment, you're probably not, like you're out of it right now. And I feel like, I just heard with this Fool, yeah, and then the Seven of Cups, there's something going on This could be with a friend or just someone's energy in general. If you've been having nightmares about a person, more than likely you need to evaluate what that dream meant, what it was trying to show you, what was in the dream, how did you feel after you woke up, what were you thinking after thinking about it for a while, because there's some truth in it. If you keep overthinking about a specific person, more than likely it's bad. Like something's weird's going on, because if that person is true to you, you're not gonna have to overthink. They're gonna make that known. So like I'm almost hearing like something is trying to distract you to get you to fall off of this cliff. That was a random message, but what do your spirit guides think of you? I feel like they view you as someone who's very powerful and very intelligent. And I feel like some of you guys need to understand that your spirit guides are with you. Yeah, 3 of Cups, they're forever with you. They're forever with you. Yes, sometimes maybe you might need extra emotional support or the support in general. They'll supply that for you because they know you're not just some greedy person. It's a give and take energy with you with the 6 of Pentacles. You don't just take. You take and give. The Unknown card, as I broke the deck. Yeah, there's something going on that you don't know of. And I feel like that truth is wanting to be showed to you, but you have to clear the fog first with that 7 of Cups showing. Maybe you have to walk away from something. Yeah, that 8 of Cups and then the 5 of Swords just showed. Maybe you have to walk away from something. I'm hearing like past hurts. You guys could be scorned by something, and it left you with trauma, and now maybe you just like, you overthink everything. Now you might feel like you need to know everything to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen to you. 7 of Swords, exactly. Yeah. And I feel like by you trying to protect yourself so much from being hurt or for failing, you're becoming the very person that made you the way you are to begin with. That's only going to resonate for a few people. And I feel like your spirit guides understand this about you, but they're not criticizing you because they understand. They know you're a good person. Because this is another concept that I was thinking about yesterday. So it's like you can have a dirty heart, but not be a bad person. And why? I'm going to explain why. Because, for example, what was the example I used yesterday? Oh my God. I don't like what oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna think of one right now. But for example, right? You used to be this social person. Like you used to socialize with everybody. You used to be kind to everybody. But by you doing that, you attracted people that wanted to use you, whatever the case may be. You got scorned, got heartbroken. So now, to avoid that happening again, you're in hermit mode 24/7. You don't ever come out of hermit mode. You distance yourself from people. You don't interact with people. And now those same people that seen you when you were social, guess what they're thinking? Oh, group 1 is distancing themselves from me. They don't care about me. They don't love me. They're acting weird. They're a bad person. They're fake. Are you fake, or are you just wounded? And it caused you to act in a way that was socially unacceptable for those people. So that's what I mean. It's like you can have a dirty heart but not be a bad person. You know, it could like it's just being tainted 24/7. This is another thing. You know, there's another concept, you know, as babies we're pure light, but now one traumatic event happens, now you like the shadow aspect of you starts to form. So because you have a shadow aspect, does that mean you're a bad person? No, it does not mean. It doesn't mean that. It's just once certain things happen, like you get tainted once, you get tainted again, it's like the shadow becomes bigger. And certain people allow that to turn them into a negative person, but they were pure at heart the entire time, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm rambling. But I feel like that's a concept your spirit guides and your ancestors understand. One thing I also heard with this King of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles, they wish you would call on them for help. But I feel like when you ask for truth, when you ask for help, or when you ask for something, so like maybe for a sign, you start to feel guilty because, oh, I had to take their energy for them to do that, or oh, I couldn't do it myself. I'm gonna get more cards. Spirit, what does group 1 spirit guys think of group 1? They love you. They love you. They wish you would stop thinking that they're judging you. We have the Knight of Cups. Spirit, what does group 1 spirit guides think of group 1? I just heard they feel like you're the one. You're the, I don't know if this is the right term, but torch bearer. You're the one with the light. You're the one with the light. 7 of Pentacles. Spirit, what does group 1 spirit guides think of group 1? Wait, what does group 1 spirit guides think of group 1? 7 of Swords. And then we have the Unknown card. So maybe they might have mixed opinions on you at the moment. What is this? Knight of Wands. Some of you guys, I feel like you're overly critical of yourself. And you're projecting that. Yeah, you're projecting that. Because you have a really negative viewpoint of yourself, or you feel guilty, you automatically think people feel the same way about you. When in reality, that is not the case. Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. With this Knight of Cups, they feel like... Hold on, I'm trying to... I heard you're the one that's going to bring us out of the darkness. So, some of you guys... Yeah, and then we have the Chariot showing, as I said that. Maybe your bloodline had something important. Like something valuable to them. And I feel like you're the one that's going to bring that to light. You're the one that's going to fix your bloodline, and they know this about you. Which is probably why your life was so hard. Which is probably why you went through so many things. For whatever reason, I'm hearing like a worn out shoulder. Because for whatever reason, I just got like... This person looks sad. It's like they're bringing the cup to the person. They're wanting to offer someone something. They're wanting to invite someone somewhere, but they're sad while doing it. So I feel like, you know, you're doing people's bidding. You're trying to be there. You're trying to be spiritual. You're trying to do everything right. Meanwhile, you're burning yourself out. And you're just like, I got you the cup, but my back is broken. My ankle's broken. I have a concussion and all that. You're a wounded shoulder. And with the 7 of Swords, I do think that you probably have the tendency of living in a fantasy world. You probably have the tendency of you would rather hear a lie, or you would rather, yeah, we would probably rather hear a lie than to hear the harsh truth. Or I'm not even getting that energy. Like, you would want the truth, but you would want to run away from it. Like, you're afraid of it. Because I just feel like you guys are wounded. You've worked really hard and you need a break. Did you hear that voice crack? Yeah. You worked really hard and need a break. And I feel like your spirit guides think this about you as well. And they understand. Like, that's... The understanding part is coming through really strong here. Like, I feel like they truly do understand. They're not blaming you. They're not... Like, none of that. They get it. We have Messiah. Light attribute. Serving humanity with humility. Yeah. Spirit energy. Spirit guides think that the ancient body. We have child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature, spirits. They want you to talk to them more. They want you to connect to them more. They want you to acknowledge them more. Give them offerings as well. And it's like, because I feel like you guys don't have energy right now. Or like maybe you just have a really busy schedule, and they understand that. But sometimes it is important to include them into your schedule, because in reality, you would not be here without them. They don't find you. It's like, I just keep hearing they understand. There's certain spirit guides saying, look, I understand that, but come on, please, like, acknowledge me at least. You know, there's some spirit guides saying that. But for the most part, I think that they understand. Like, that's just what I keep hearing. Like, I'm hearing, like, this comforting voice saying, I understand. Like, we get it. There could be, like, a leader within your spirit guides, and, like, that leader is wow. Look, guide. And then we have God. And then a king. You see, as I said that, yeah. There's definitely a spirit god. Okay, now this is spirit god. Spirit guide that's really, really strong. They're probably coming through the most here. But guide, and then we have God and then king. Yeah. This person's probably masculine energy, or it could be a female energy, and we have female fatale here. Just someone with really dominant energy here. But I feel like this one spirit guide is speaking for all of them. But with this unknown card, I'm hearing to get to know them more, connect with them more. Connect with them more is what they're asking. It's like, you don't have to send us energy. You don't have to do any of that, but just get to know us. They're like, just get to know us. You could write a message to them, like write it or type it. Say it in your head, say it out loud. Any one of those. But for whatever reason, I just keep hearing, I understand, like, some of you guys could be going through it right now, especially energetically, because for whatever reason, I'm hearing, like, they can see your battery percent. Like, you can't see it. You could just feel it. But they can see it. Like, you're on -5, and they're just like, look, don't worry about us right now. Just get your percentage back up and then talk to us. You don't have to send us energy, but at least get to know us so we can help you more, so we can intervene more. Yeah. Oh, that definitely wanted to come out. Okay. Be careful of the people that are wanting to take your purity away from you. Because that's what I was hearing from before, you know, like, you're nice and now people take that away from you. So don't, like, these things can happen, but don't let that turn you into a 7 of Swords type of person. And the 7 of Swords, they have no care in the world. They're gonna steal. They're gonna backstab people. They don't care. Don't turn into this person because of other people. Do not turn into this person. Do not turn into this person because of other people. Don't allow yourself to energetically die because you're trying to serve other people. But yeah, group 1, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 2, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what your spirit guides think about you. Before we get into this, I was going to say this is a general reading, so not everything resonates for you. If nothing resonates at all, I will pick a different pile, and if you have picky piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's the thing I always use and always helps me. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Moon, Child Wounded, Female Fatale in Reverse, and Don Juan. I don't know how to say that word. Okay, so I already know what y'all group is about, to be very honest, but we're going to start with the Ace of Swords. Your spirit guides think that your voice is incredible. They love how you speak truth. They love the way you have with words. You have a really beautiful way with words. The way you articulate yourself, the way you express yourself, the way you lay it all out there. Beautiful. Honestly beautiful. They love that. I think that, like, they view you as a speaker of some sort. You could be someone that expertises in, I don't know if I said that word right, but you could specialize in speaking. You have a job for speaking. You could sing. I just feel like it's the way you express yourself and the way you represent your own truth unapologetically, or just the way you represent it to begin with. They love that. I feel like they're all around that. I feel like you're someone that can be very intuitive. You know how to manipulate your spiritual gifts and use it to your own benefit and to others' benefits as well. I feel like they're all around that with these butterflies here around the sword and the roses. And like, look how much red we have in this. Red, 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 red. Look how much red we got. Let's see under this. We have shapeshift. Oh, I already know what this is about. Goddess, thief. Yeah, gossip king. Yeah, I already know what this group is about. Okay. So yeah, they love the way you represent yourself, or just the way you're able to do that and be so precise and clean with it. Queen of Wands, what they love about you, they love your confidence. They love the way you're you unapologetically. Like, you don't care. You're gonna be you. You love your own energy. Even if you don't really express that, but your energy is very lovable. You're a very passionate person. You're someone that is determined. You have, like, it's like, you know, that fiery moxie or whatever, like that, you know, that feline type energy. You could be someone that is very, very attractive. I feel like you guys are people, like, you know, those spy movies, and they get the girl to seduce the guy to get him killed or whatever. It's kind of like that. And then we have Femme Fatale in reverse. I'm gonna get into that, but that makes perfect sense. With this Queen of Wands, you're sure of yourself, or at least you're sure of your energy. You're sure of it. You know your energy is enticing. You know your energy is addicting, and they love that, and they love the way you're able to use that to your own benefit. What they don't like about you, we have the King of Wands. It's crazy because Queen and King of Wands. It's like what they love about you and what they don't like about you. King of Wands. The King of Wands is a king. We have the king right here. So I could expect this to be reversed. Excessive feelings, entitlement, rulership without restraint. Yeah, okay. So what they don't like about you is, like, I feel that you could be very, very bossy. Or you just have that, you have those tendencies. You probably don't predominantly embody that, but you have those tendencies. You're capable of doing that. It's like you could be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she has emotions. The King of Wands obviously has emotions as well, but he's more in his dictatorship energy rather than the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands, he's going to get what he wants, and it's as simple as that, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. He's not listening. You see this bird here? She'll take heed to what this bird has to say. She'll take the time to listen. The King of Wands won't. What bird do you see in this photo? He won't. He's going to do what he wants. So I feel like you might have that tendency. The King of Wands can also represent... Okay, we have the Empress right there. And then the Emperor... Wow. I said we had the Empress. And then we have the Emperor here. I hope it showed on camera. I don't know where it is anymore, but... I seen it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, am I gonna be able to find it? No, of course not. Yeah, but the Empress was there. And then we have the Empress. Like, I feel like you embody both energies, but sometimes you go overboard with the King of Wands. With this Moon, what they want to communicate to you, pay attention to what they're saying to you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay more attention to your intuition. Indulge more into your intuition. Indulge more into that, because I feel like there's something that they're telling you, but you have to be receptive enough to receive it. You have to be open enough to receive it. Maybe you might want to try syncing with the moon, and the moon cycles and phases is what I just got from, you know, the phases here. I don't know what this word is, but it's like someone that has originated from another planet. And I don't know if that includes the moon, but that's kind of what I got, like the moon goddess or the moon god. It's kind of what I'm getting, because you guys have like emperor or like just royal energy with the king and queen here. The Ace of Swords, the ace of the sword. Then we have the moon. Yeah, you guys, like, I just feel like your spirit guides are just wanting you to listen to what they have to say, get to know them, pay attention to your dreams, your thoughts, your daydreams, because there's something in there that is going to benefit you and help you. And I feel like it's almost as if, yeah, with this King of Wands, that makes sense. It's like, I'm going to do what I want, and I don't want to hear what anybody else has to say. That part might not resonate for some of you guys. But it's like, I'm doing what I want, and y'all can't tell me nothing. And I don't think that they like that, because it's like, they're not negating your power, because you guys have power and charm, that you do have it. And they're just like, if you would just join that with us, we could actually help you become even more powerful. What energy you're embodying? We have light attributes, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Shadow attributes, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resist moving on through forgiveness. Femme Fatale in reverse. We have shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. That's what I was saying. And then we have Don John. I don't know how to pronounce this. Don John spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Shadow attributes, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. That's what I was saying. You guys have the ability to do that with this King and Queen of Wands. Like, you guys are very, very charming, and I feel like you guys know that about yourself, which is why you're able to manipulate the way you speak. You're able to embody this Queen and King of Wands energy to get what you want for your own thing. The Emperor coming out again. But what energy are you currently embodying? I feel like you guys are acting out of what you lacked as a child, or maybe this is resent. So maybe you guys could have been considered the ugly duckling, or you were someone that was considered worthless, like no one really paid attention to you. So it's like now that you're able to control what people see, you're able to use your abilities against these people, or you're now in the spotlight, you use it to your advantage. It's the shadow side of it. It's the shadow side of it. And it's your inner child. It's like, I don't want to blame this on your inner child and say whatever, but it's like, it's the inner child craving and getting what they've wanted. So when you're, for example, you don't have to do this. It could just apply it to your situation. So when you're seducing people, you're getting what you want out of them. You don't really care about them, but you just love the attention that they give you. It's your inner child being satisfied because they didn't get the attention when they were younger. They were called ugly. They were called worthless. They were treated like they were nothing because maybe this is money. You weren't financially stable when you were a child, or maybe it doesn't have to be a child. It could just be before. And now, it's like when you flash your money or when you take advantage of people, it gives you, that jump of energy because it's like, you see, y'all did this to me, and now I have the capability of doing it to y'all. Or maybe this is just acting out of a wounded sense of self. You don't have to be doing that, but it's like you're reminiscing on it and it hurts. The energy they want you to get into, we have Don John spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So it's like you can be this femme fatale upright, but why do it in reverse, which is doing it for evil purposes? I'm not saying y'all are doing that, but do these things for yourself. Get dolled up for yourself. Go to the barber for yourself. Go to the hair salon for yourself, not for other people. Yes, okay, maybe you want to seduce people, maybe you want to fight with people. Okay, go ahead, fine. But to take advantage of them, to do this because you want to kick out of it, you're doing this for spiteful reasons, that's when you have to draw the line. That's when you have to draw the line. I'm going to get a few more. Spirit, what does group 2's spirit guides think of group 2? But they really view you as that dude or that girl because it's like, look what group 2 has transformed themselves into. Look what they've came from and look at what they are now. It's just, they like I said, they love this about you, but it's important to get this under control and under wraps before it taints you. We have the 2 of Swords. For whatever reason, I just heard like they're going back and forth with siding and agreeing with you. It's like at one point they're like, I mean, yeah, I understand why group 2 is doing it, but look how good they're doing it. Look how they're doing it so effortlessly. And then they're just like, oh, but they shouldn't be doing this. Like they shouldn't, they just heal. Focus on your inner healing rather than, all this materialistic winning things. Because I feel like you guys are winning. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. Yeah. Stabbing someone in the back to get what you want. You don't have to necessarily be doing this, but you have maybe, okay, for some of you, you have the opportunity to do it, but you haven't with this 2 of Swords. It's like sometimes you have to make a decision. Sometimes you have to control yourself. It's like, I now have the capability of making this person feel the way they made me feel. Am I going to do it? You have the 9 of Pentacles. They do see that you're working on yourself. They do see you're trying to make progress gradually. They do see it. And I feel like they're very appreciative of it. But at the same time, I feel like with this Tower, they are aware that this is going to be a process. 6 of Cups was under this. 5 of Wands, Judgment. 3 of Swords. Like, it's really deep-rooted, to be very honest, is what I'm getting out of this. It's deep-rooted. It's like maybe you guys have this desire to be the king or just someone that has control because you didn't have that before. So I feel like your spirit guides are looking at your wounded area because you're someone that is very powerful. There's no doubt about that. But it's like if you stay wounded and you don't try to heal this, you can turn into the very thing that made you the way you are now. Or the person that wounded you, you can turn into that very person. So because you're doing this out of spite, now this innocent person is going to feel the effects of it and now turn into you, which is now glowing up and doing these things out of spite. And this doesn't even have to be another person. It could just be not wanting that generational curse that comes with that. And they know, like, I feel like with this Tower, like, they know. See, look, the girl and then the lady, Six of Cups, it's deep rooted. And it's like you're going back and forth with yourself, because I feel like you guys do know right from wrong, but you're constantly going back and forth with yourself. It's like sometimes your ego is just like, just come on, just do it one time. Like, it's just one time. You know how bad that made you feel? Just do it one time. And then your higher self is just like, look, I get that, but do these things for yourself. Make yourself happy, not out of spite of other people. You're not gonna feel good. It's just temporary satisfaction. You know, and I feel like you guys are constantly, and then we have Judge, exactly. Constantly like, oh no, you know, like the angel and the devil on the shoulder. It's like that, the two scales. Like, oh, I don't know if I should do that, you know? So I feel like your spirit guides do love you, but I feel like they understand why certain things are the way they are, and they love the power that you have. They love what you were able to turn yourself into and what you were able to overcome. But it's like they're just trying to, like, they're just hoping that you stay pure into yourself. And also, if some of you guys feel ugly, let me tell you this right now. With this human Patel, Don John, King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, let me be the one to tell you, you're not. Let me be the one to tell you, Goddess, like, Thief, you're literally, like, you can literally steal people's hearts. King, power. You have a lot more power than you think if you don't even know this. But yeah, group 2, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 3, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do your spirit guides think about you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything resonates for you. If nothing resonates at all, I will pick a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. This thing I always use, and it always helps me. That being said, let's get into your reading. So we have the Hangman, the Sun, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. We have Don John, I never know how to say it. We have Damsel in Reverse, and the Hedonist. The Hedonist, I think that's how you say it. Okay, so starting off with the Hangman, and it's crazy. Before I shuffle you cards, I was already getting this energy, so I'm really not surprised that it's coming up in your reading. But I was hearing like a medium or a host. It's like you, group 3, I feel like you are the bridge between the physical realm and the spiritual realm, or the spirit realm. Like, I feel like you guys connect to both of these worlds easily. So you could be someone that you probably see shadows a lot, you see figures a lot, you can see people's auras, you can see into the future, you're sensitive to energy, vibrations, you're sensitive to other spirits that might not even be in the physical realm. Like, I feel like you're sensitive to all of these things. And I feel like that's how your spirit guides view you. And it's crazy because the Hangman doesn't really even represent that, to be very honest. But I feel like that's just what I'm genuinely getting off of this reading. And I was getting that before I even shuffled your cards. So it's like, like, any card could have came here and I would have said that, to be very honest, because that's the energy I'm honestly getting. But I'm also hearing it's like you could take the driver's seat of a car and your spirit guides will trust that you will do the right thing and you will get to your destination. No matter how many detours you take, you're going to get to your destination. Like with this Hangman, it's like he might have to hang himself on the tree at the moment to think and reflect, force himself to reflect. And he might have to go to the extremes to do this, but at the end of it, he will get to his destination regardless of anything. No matter how many delays happen, you're going to get there. And I feel like that's how your spirit guides view you. And I feel like they're very appreciative of that. And you should be as well. What do they love about you with the Sun card? You're naturally a happy person. You're naturally someone that's high in vibrations. Even if you feel like you've been low recently, that's not who you naturally are. You're someone that sees the beauty in everything. I feel like you're someone that can make something out of nothing. It's like, for example, right? You know, you're in a forest, the typical Disney movie type thing. You're in a forest, the trees are dead, but as you walk the path, the trees start coming back to life. That is what you do. That's what you do. And I feel like your spirit guides love this about you. They love your pure heart. They love your pure nature. They love the way you want to bring things to life and bring things back to life. You want to create things with this Sun here. Magician, what they dislike, I'm getting many messages from that. I'm actually going to clarify that. Spirit, can you please clarify the Magician card regarding this? Could be Spirit. I'm hearing control issues. I'm going to clarify this before I even get into that. If the 4 Pentacles come out, I'm going to be... No, we got... Okay, I'm not going to take these out. Oh, what is this? The 3 of Swords. Actually, I just got a clear message from this. I feel like, okay, I got 2 messages. Okay, I feel like with this 2 of Wands and the 3 of Swords, you're someone that plans for destruction. It's like, yes, I get that destruction will happen in everyone's life. You cannot avoid that. It's inevitable. But it's almost as if you guys feel like something has to be destroyed in your life every other day, when in reality, that's not. No. It's like things could be going good in your life, and you're like, okay, so I'm waiting for my tower moment. When is it going to come? When in reality, no tower moment was going to come. You guys plan. Another thing is I feel like you guys learn from experience. You're probably someone that has to learn the hard way, or either way, like it can even be a good experience. You learn through experiences. In spirit, and your spirit guides are like, look, I get that, but you're supposed to learn from our mistakes, your parents' mistakes, the mistakes of others. You don't always have to make a mistake. You don't always have to suffer in order to learn something. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have turned into the Magician through this pain with this 3 of Swords, to be very honest. I feel like you've turned into the Magician through this 3 of Swords. The Fool turns into the Magician after falling off of that cliff. Oh, I said cliff. After falling off of that cliff. So, in my interpretation at the moment, the Fool had to learn the hard way. The Fool fell off the cliff, but they turned into the Magician through that experience. You had to be naive at first. You had to be someone that didn't know at first. And I feel like you guys probably learn off of bad experiences. When in reality, you can learn off a good experience. You can learn off of other people's experiences. You don't always have to be the one with the knives in your heart. I feel like another thing with that control issue thing I was talking about earlier, it's not going to resonate for everybody. You guys might feel like you want to know you guys could be tarot readers yourself, and you're always getting a tarot reading about someone, a situation, an outcome, because you think that if you don't know it, like you want to know to avoid heartbreak. You want to know to avoid failure. You want to know to avoid these negative things. That's another thing. So it's like, you learn from negative experiences, but now you're also projecting and internalizing that energy. Now you think that always has to happen in order for you to get something. It's like, if I want to buy this, someone's going to have to slap me in my face. No, you can just go to the store and pick out the apple that you want and buy it. The cashier is not going to slap you in your face and be like, oh, I had to do that in order for you to get the apple. Like, that's such a horrible example, but it's like, you see how outlandish that is, right? That's what that energy is. And I can understand why you have it, because I mean, I do think that you guys went through a lot of negative experiences, or just heavy ones or traumatic ones. But it's like, no. Some of you guys, I don't think you do this all the time, because first of all, I'm getting that you guys are really good people, but some of you guys want to some of you guys want to manifest success for yourself out of revenge, when in reality, you're supposed to be doing this because you want it for yourself, not to prove other people wrong, not to make people look stupid for fronting on you, none of that. You're supposed to be doing it solely for yourself. So making plans based off of trauma. What do they want you to know with this Ace of Cups? You're gonna be experiencing, it's crazy because I wrote the deck and the Hermit came out, and then we also have Hermit here. So that just tells me, in order to get this, you probably need to go in Hermit mode. You need to heal yourself. And I'm not saying 100%, because I don't think anyone can heal themselves completely in this earthly realm, but you can get to that 99.9. I do think that. But I feel that there's an Ace of Cups coming to you soon. This could be romance. Usually that represents romance, but this could just be an opportunity to live life to the fullest. Your cup is going to be overflowing with milk and honey, both of them mixed together in the most perfect blend. It's going to be like, I feel like maybe some of you guys needed to know that. It's like, okay, I'm going through all of this. Am I going to get an Ace of Cups moment? Am I going to get a Sun moment? Am I going to get any of these things? And your spirit guides want you to know, yes, you are. That's inevitable, because you guys are good people, and I feel like you guys are really intelligent, very intelligent, and very perceptive is what I'm hearing. I heard in tune with colors. That could resonate differently for everybody. But yes, you guys are going to get this Ace of Cups. Yes, you're going to find this soulmate. Yes, you're going to get that house you want. Yes, you're going to reach a level of high spirituality. Yes, you're going to reach all of that. But with me breaking the deck and the Hermit, and I did it again, yeah, with this Hermit coming out and then the Hermit card here as well, I feel like you might have to go in Hermit mode first with this Wheel of Fortune under it, 10 of Wands. I feel like you have to abandon, and then the Devil showed. And then Justice. Okay, so many things are coming out. Oh my God, Spirit. Okay, so I feel like you have to abandon the facades that you put up and place on yourself. Abandon all of that. Abandon the material world for right now and go into Hermit mode. Heal yourself, balance your spirituality, and then come back. And guess what? Oh my God, that just gave me, oh my God, I feel it in my chest. Guess what? When you come out of this and because I feel like oh my God, okay. Once you guys go into Hermit mode, everybody that did you wrong, karma for all of them. And when you come out of this Hermit mode, you've worked on yourself, you're no longer attached to outer validation, you're no longer attached to these earthly attachments, the Ace of Cups is going to be waiting for you. Oh my God. It's like, why am I picturing this door, right? I'm hearing a safe. Maybe look in a safe. Maybe there's something in a safe, a wooden safe. It could be any safe, but I'm hearing a wooden one. But it's like I'm picturing this door. It's a wooden door, right? And like there's nothing around it. Well, okay, I'm seeing two scenes. It's completely black, and then it's wood everywhere, right? So you go through the game board, or you go through one door, and that door is leading you to a healing phase. And after you reach the end of that, there's another door. You open that door, and what's waiting is this Ace of Cups. Another thing, there's no overflowing water coming out of this Ace of Cups. So this makes me think that when you go through this healing phase, you're going to obtain the materials to pour into this cup. So when you open that door, you can pour into that cup yourself. And when you go to pour in, you'll see that it was already there. It's just Spirit wanted to show you, look, I didn't have to give you a cup that was full. Your own cup is full. I didn't have to give you this cup. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's really complex. Yes, and I feel like this could happen at any time, but it's almost as if you have, like, in order to trigger this, you have to go in Hermit mode. Or you just have to pay more attention to yourself and leave these things alone. What is this? The Page of Wands. Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Hermit showing again. Yeah. Okay. So what energy you're embodying? We have John, or Juan. I don't know. Then we have spotlights, your positive, seductive qualities. So the energy you're in right now, you're probably looking at the charm that you have. You're probably you're in a very charming energy right now. I feel like you are focused on the material world a bit, and that doesn't have to be a negative thing. Like we live in the physical world. I mean, you can't not focus on it. You can't not be in it, until you pass on, of course. But I think that you're probably in this energy right now. You're probably wanting to glow up. You're probably wanting to change your wardrobe, all of that, and that's fine. What they want you to be in, we have the hedonist. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it says inspires creative. Why can I never? Oh my God. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself, exactly. Instead of having to seduce people to get people to see your worth, you're just going to be yourself. Be yourself, and then people see it like that. It's going to be radiating off of you. Yes, that's what I was getting with this Devil. Okay, where is it now? I don't know where it is. But with that Devil card, it's leaving these, like, earthly things behind. Like, you don't need... Look, no, okay, this is an example. Like, I don't know what else to say. But makeup is fine. Like, you guys look beautiful with makeup on. Like, stop. But, you don't need makeup in order for people to find you beautiful. Your natural beauty itself is beautiful. So you can wear makeup. There's nothing wrong with makeup. But if you're wearing it so people can find you beautiful, that's when it's a problem. If you're wearing it so you can feel beautiful, that is also a problem. Because your natural beauty is already beautiful. There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. You know you're beautiful when you're wearing makeup, and it accentuates your beauty, yes. But it's like when you rely on it because you feel like you don't have it naturally, that's when it's a problem. And they want you to be in this energy because you are Don John. You are. It's just you're doing other stuff to feel that way when you already are that way. Then we have damsel in reverse. And it says, waiting for a knight to provide you. Why? I swear I'm not illiterate. Why can't I read this? So this is giving me, you're not reading the signs that you're getting. Like, I feel like you guys are getting warnings too. But it says, waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. See, that's what I was saying. No, I'm not saying you guys are dependent on people, but it's like feeling validated when someone is catering to you, which is good, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you need it. It's the feeling of needing it. It's like you're only gonna feel happy or satisfied throughout the day if you see someone kiss your feet. That's a self-worth problem. Because why aren't you happy with yourself from the moment you wake up? Why does it take for someone to validate this for you to feel happy? Because you're not validating it yourself. Bottom deck energy though, we have the Hermit. Light attributes: seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Exactly. Spirit, what else? Spirit, what else? Spirit, your spirit guys coming through. What else? Like, spirit, what energy does group 3 spirit guides want group 3 to embody at the moment? Hold on, your spirit guides. Oh, we have slave. It says, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. I feel like some of you guys could be scared to go in hermit mode because you feel like once you abandon these things, you're not going to be able to get it back. When in reality, you're going to get more than that back. I feel like you're going to get that back, but enhanced. So, for example, you have an Instagram page, right? You have only 1,000 followers or whatever. And you're like, I want to take this break, but I don't want people to unfollow me. But it's like, you take it anyways. You go work on yourself. And when you come back, you're group 3 2.0 or 3.0. And 2 examples. You get back on the account, you start posting. Now, boom, 3 days later, you have 10K. Or you make another account, and that account reaches 3K or 10K in a matter of 2 days. So it's like you're getting that plus more. And spirit is just like, your spirit guides are also like, just take the chance, take the leap of faith. We have you. Just do it. Like, I understand being scared, but just do it. We have warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, I don't know how to say that word, stoicism, I don't know. And self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. Yes. What else? We have bottom deck energy. We have thief. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. That's what I was saying. Doing the female fatale. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes: inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Okay, let's get one card from here. Spirit, what else? Anything else? Anything else? It's like you can be, it's almost as if you guys think that if you want to be spiritual, you can't. Or it's like, no. You feel like if you're beautiful or if you're rich, you can't be spiritual. When in reality, that's not the case. You can have both. You can be mean, you can have mean girl type of beauty and not be a mean girl. 6 of Wands, you're gonna have success. You're gonna have success. You're the Empress. Regardless of gender. The High Priestess. You have so much more. The Empress, the beauty, the High Priestess, the spirituality. That's what I was saying. See 6 of Wands in the middle. You're going to win with both. You're gonna win with both. You're going to win with both, guys. Just then we have the Lovers showing. Yeah, you're gonna win with both. You just need to take the step. 2 Cups, yeah. Quick message, because the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Swords and now this Thief. If you guys might need to leave a specific partner behind because they're no longer good for you, and once you do, this true love will come. But that was something. And we have the 9 of Wands, yeah. You'll know who this person is. You'll know who this person is. But group 3, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.